Hello Taurus and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do the unexpected for you for the last half of March 2026 for the sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Taurus. We have retreat. It's your first message, comes out for a reason. Let's see what we have for you. Bear with me, I'm getting over a cold at the moment. What do we have for our lovely Taurians? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, the unexpected. Angel message. Okay, 2. We have playfulness, number 29. The angels are encouraging you to become more light-hearted and fun-loving. Balances out our energy. And we have confidence, number 33. Archangel Zadkiel is presenting you with opportunities to boost your self-esteem. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides, the unexpected. Last half of March. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Thank you. So we have Angel of Balance, number 48. We have Angel of Strength, number 50. And we have Goddess of the Moon, number 52. All right, Taurus, let's look at your tarot reading. The unexpected for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Last half of March. One more shuffle. I'm going to take the one that's turned up on the table. We have the High Priestess. With that Taurus, we have the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Swords, and we have the Four of Swords, all these swords energies. So swords are to do with the mind, our thought patterns, are also how we communicate. Let's see what we have with the High Priestess. You know, I feel here, Taurus, that the energy that I'm getting, something, you might be pulled into something that's not in your highest good. And the energy that I'm getting is resisting it. Because there's a lot of deceptive energies going on here. High Priestess. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. Yeah, Judgment Call. And it's interesting, we have that with the Hanged Man, yeah. I mean, I get it. This feels here, Taurus, that something is going to happen. And you have a choice to make because it can represent some decision to make, some choice to make, or a call to action, whether you take action to do with a situation or not. But with the Hangman energy, the Hangman is still, we surrender, we let things play out. So this is somebody who's not ready to make any judgment call yet, or even get involved in a situation is what I'm seeing here, not ready to act because you're trusting your intuition, you're surrendering, you're waiting to see how things play out, or maybe even hoping that things will kind of resolve themselves. But I feel for a lot of you here that someone might be asking you to get involved in a situation, but this is about not doing. This is stillness energy. It can also represent if someone's got you involved in things before, you've learned, you're kind of wiser through experience as well. So it can represent that sense of there may well be some kind of call to action to get involved in a situation, but you're not doing, you're surrendering. The Angel of Balance, this is feeling like somebody who's staying on the fence, also guarding their own energy, keeping their own life in balance, because this can represent if you choose to take sides or come down in one side of a situation here, then you're in it, you're involved in something. And I feel for a lot of you here that it just feels that sense of someone choosing to stay out of it, hoping that the situation will resolve itself, is what I'm seeing for you here. It might well be that you're wiser through experience as well in this kind of situation if you've been here before. It might well be here that you've got involved with this kind of situation. It could be with the same person or not. But you've learned as you've kind of like grown through life that sometimes it's better just to let people sort themselves out, is what I'm seeing for you here. Angel of Strength and the Seven of Swords is, I know what's right for me. And it might also be that you're seeing through a situation, you're being very discerning and perceptive in your circumstances, in how you face something here. Even have the strength of character to say no. This is retreating from a situation and not getting involved. Because it doesn't feel right, Goddess of the Moon. The Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords, it looks like there's some kind of conversation, communication going on. But the Four of Swords is somebody who is taking a step back. They retreat to think, to consider, or to wait to see how things play out. Again, Hanged Man, Four of Swords energy, because it doesn't feel right. Now, whether this is deceptive energy as well, someone's trying to get you involved in something that's not good for you. I mean, this can also be that kind of scenario that doesn't actually feel right or might not be right. You feel that there could be consequences if you get involved in this. But it can also just represent, I don't trust it. It doesn't feel right. Or I know what happened last time. Or you're just trusting. This is that sense of, I know what's right for me. And surrendering and trusting your intuition, even though that there are conversations, communications going on. Again, the Four of Swords is still energy, still. It's somebody who really takes a step back to see how things evolve. It likely is, you might be saying to someone, I'm not getting involved right now. Because it feels it's in your best interest to stay in balance, in your own energy, but also in your circumstances. I don't think this serves you to get involved in a situation that doesn't feel right in the last 2 weeks of March, is what I'm seeing for you here, Taurus. And that's the energies that I'm getting quite powerfully and strongly. I think you could be pulled into something. So you're being told to choose wisely. And I think that you're wiser because it's likely that you've been here before in this kind of situation, and you feel that it's better to just let things play out and see how they sort themselves out. But also say no if it actually doesn't feel truly aligned with you. This is the energy here, if you don't trust the situation or the person involved. A feeling of withdrawing from something, retreating from getting involved. Yeah, because very Empress energy, which can be linked with Taurus too. Beauty. I mean, this is that sense of focusing on things that matter. Number 4, I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. We have study, number 36. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. And you might be studying the situation, but it certainly feels here, Taurus, that there's just something that you're not getting involved in or being pulled into. That can be any area of life, but I don't think this is in your interests. So we have sensuality, number 21. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. I just think that you like things in balance. Sensuality is also awakening of the senses, and, it looks like every fibre of your being is saying, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to not do anything. My decision is not to do anything right now. And having the confidence and courage to say that. Okay, what do we have for Taurus? Thank you, angel spirits, guides. Message for Taurus. Yeah, we have dog, divine service. How can you serve yourself better? Yeah, dog can be linked with things like loyalty, not misplacing your loyalty anymore. It can also, not giving to something that, may have, you might have regretted in the past. And it could be coming up again, but it could also be something that you're just dealing with that doesn't feel right through experience and learning. So the dog can be about what you're loyal to, but also that sense of, represent things like friendships as well. But it's a message of serving yourself better. And I feel for a lot of you here that the situation is, this doesn't feel right. There's a lot of just intuitive energies within this reading that are telling you it's best for me not to get involved. We have Peacock, self-love. Time to celebrate you and all your magnificent light. Yeah, self-love first and foremost. Taurus, interesting reading. So something's going to happen that likely will make you feel I'm better to kind of just not get involved, to surrender, to see how things play out. Stay on the fence is what I'm seeing for you here. You could be pulled into something that you feel intuitively you might regret. And I feel for a lot of you it could well be potentially taking sides in a situation where you don't want to, because you know that there could be consequences to those actions. For others of you, again, it could just be not wanting to get involved in something that, again, you might be wiser through experience. It just doesn't feel right, so I'm not doing it. Pulled into something that you don't want to be pulled into. This is a withdrawal energy, the retreat energy, staying where you feel tranquil, happy, grounded, staying with what matters. Taurus, interesting reading. That's what I have for you as the unexpected reading for the last half of March 2026. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful last half, and I'll see you next time.